Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Shemot, Exodus, Chapter 9. Then Yahuwah said to Moshe, "Go to Paro and tell him, Thus saith Yahuwah, Elohim of the Aibarim, let my people go, that they may serve me. For if you refuse to let go, and will hold them still, behold, the hand of Yahuwah will be upon your livestock, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, and upon the sheep. The word will be very severe. However, Yahuwah will sever between the livestock of Yashareal and the livestock of Mitzrayim, and nothing will die of all the children of Yashareal." Word. Also, Yahuwah appointed a set time, saying, "Tomorrow Yahuwah will do this word in the land." Therefore, during the next day, Yahuwah did that word, and all the livestock of Mitzrayim died. However, not one died of the livestock of the children of Yashareal. Then Paro sent, and beheld, there was not one of the livestock of Yashareal dead. Therefore the heart of Paro was hardened, and he did not let the people go. Then Yahuwah said to Moshe and to Aharon, "Take to yourself handfuls of ashes from the furnace, and let Moshe sprinkle it towards the heavens in the sight of Paro, and it will become small dust in all the land of Mitzrayim, and cause a boil outbreak of sores upon Adam and beast throughout all the land of Mitzrayim." Therefore they took the ashes of the furnace and stood before Paro. Then Moshe sprinkled it up towards the heavens, and it became a boil outbreak of sores upon Adam and beast. Moreover, the magicians could not stand before Moshe because of the boils, for the boils were upon the magicians and upon all the Mitzrayim. However, Yahuwah hardened the heart of Paro, and he did not hearken unto them, as Yahuwah had spoken to Moshe. And Yahuwah said to Moshe, "Rise up early in the morning, and stand before Paro, and say to him, Thus saith Yahuwah, Elohim of the Aibarim, let my people go, that they may serve me. For this time I will send all my plagues unto your heart, and within your servants, and within your people, that you may know that there is none like me in all the earth. For now I will stretch out my hand, that I may strike you and your people with the word, and you will be hidden from the earth. Also, I raised you up for this, to show you my power, and so that my name may be declared throughout all the earth. Still yet, you exalt yourself against my people, in that you will not let them go. Behold, tomorrow, about this time, I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as has not been in Mitzrayim since the foundation of it, even until now. Send now, gather your livestock, and all that you have in the field. Every Adam and beast which is found in the field and not brought home, the hail will come down upon them, and they will die. He who feared the word of Yahuwah among the servants of Paro made his servants and his livestock flee into the houses. However, he who did not regard the word of Yahuwah left his servants and his livestock in the field. Then Yahuwah said to Moshe, "Stretch forth your hand towards the heavens, that there may be hail in all the land of Mitzrayim, upon Adam and beast, and upon every herb of the field, throughout all the land of Mitzrayim." Therefore Moshe stretched forth his rod towards the heavens, and Yahuwah sent thunder and hail, and the fire traveled to the ground, and Yahuwah rained hail upon the land of Mitzrayim. Thus there was hail, and fire was in the midst of the very severe hail, such as had not been like it in all the land of Mitzrayim since it had become a nation. And the hail struck throughout all the land of Mitzrayim, all that was in the field, both Adam and beast. And the hail struck every herb of the field, and broke every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Yeshariel were, there was no hail. Then Paro sent and called for Moshe and Aharon. And he said to them, I have sinned this time. Yahuwah is righteous, but my people and I are wrong. Entreat Yahuwah that there is no more mighty thunders and hail, and I will let you go, and you will stay no longer. Therefore Moshe said to him, As soon as I have gone out of the city, I will spread my hands abroad unto Yahuwah. The thunder will cease, and there will be no more hail. So you may know that the earth belongs to Yahuwah. However, as for you and your servants, I know that you will still not fear Yahuwah Elohim. Thus the flax and the barley were smitten, for the barley was in head, and the flax was in bud. But the wheat and the rye were not smitten, because they are your late crops. Therefore Moshe went out of the city of Paro, and he spread his hands abroad unto Yahuwah. Then the thunder and the hail ceased, and the rain did not pour upon the earth. But when Paro saw that the rain and the hail and the thunder had ceased, he sinned yet again. And he hardened his heart, him and his servants. Therefore the heart of Paro was hardened. He would not let the children of Yeshariel go, as Yahuwah had spoken by the hand of Moshe.